And joining me on the line today, I've got Keith Abram. Welcome to the call, Keith.
Yeah, thanks, David. I really appreciate the opportunity to catch up with you today.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Look, I know that you're going to be presenting at our next planning workshop. And
Can't wait, David.
Look, the theme is communication. And, we're really talking about, we live in a world that's over communicated. People are yelling and people are yelling louder, trying to get the attention of their audience. And it might be that I'm out looking at prospects. It might be I'm looking to recruit team members. Yeah. What are you going to be talking about on the day?
Yeah, look, I'm going to continue on that theme of we have to make better connections with our communication. So my angle on this, David, is if I don't have a connection with you, my communication is never going to matter. So it's making sure that everyone, all of your members and people on the webinar are going to understand that it's about, building those better connections with people. And in light of doing that, the one thing I want to really hone in on is about getting them on more stages. There's a great way to build trust, rapport, credibility, to build that connection, and more importantly, authority in your marketplace and with your niche clients is standing up in front of them.
And really, like when it comes to getting on stages, you've been doing this for a while, huh?
Yeah, 26 years, spoken to 1.6 million people in 39 different countries, written 5 best-selling books, published in 12 different languages. I've done it for a little while, just a minute or two.
Just a minute or two. And really, the funny thing that's happened over the last few years is the stage has now become Zoom.
Yes, correct.
Almost any person in business has access to this stage now, but they really have no concept of how to utilize it to create authority, how to use it to get their message across, and how to use it to actually get more people communicating with them.
Yeah, when COVID first hit, so I pre-COVID, spoke at 100 conferences a year all over the world. Yeah. Booked 12 months in advance. Fly back in from London where people were talking about this thing called a coronavirus, and I'm thinking, geez, I'm off the Corona beers now. And 70 conferences got cancelled in 10 days. And I built this studio, never done virtual presentations before, always flew to wherever I need to go to. Yep. But now, David, here's the beauty of this. I can communicate to anybody, anywhere, at any time, in any part of the world. Yeah. And so each of your members of your program, what they've got to understand is they can connect and communicate with anybody who's in their niche market. Before we used to say, well, I'm going to work with this type of organization that sits around my business, whether it be in kilometers or states or regions. Yeah. Now it's like, if you've got a product that goes across international borders, then the great thing about that is your market is the globe in your niche, which means you can be a centimetre wide and a kilometre deep.
Yeah, and look, and this is, I suppose, one of the main reasons I'm excited about your presentation is we've been doing presentations for a long time, and people go, oh, you've got this gift of the gab. And I say, look, you learn by doing. And correct. We live in a world where you've got a phone that is as powerful as, the most powerful studio camera of many years back. Yeah. And so all you've got to do is get on there and work out how to create presence and how to address the audience, and all of a sudden you're a streets ahead of everyone else. So really we're going to be tapping into a lot of that about how to get authority, how to use either video or live stages to get in front of more people and just to make sure you got your message heard. So super excited about it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm going to share 3 key things. I'm going to talk about how they build that profile and presence. I want to talk a little bit about the opportunity, so the pipeline, and I want to talk about the presentation. How do I create a great presentation that builds the credibility, builds authority, builds rapport, but also positions me as the go-to person in my niche market or with my niche market?
Amazing. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. So really looking forward to it. Thanks for dropping in and just giving us a bit of a heads up about what's to come.
Thanks. I'm really looking forward to working with everybody. I look forward to talking to you real soon.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks.